Okay, you guys, we are making penne pasta with kielbasa. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all. So this is turkey smoked sausage, and you can get any kind you want. I just got this because turkey is a lot more healthy. And I got some oil, and this is grapeseed oil. Grapeseed oil is much healthier to fry in. So we're gonna fry the bell peppers and well, first I like to fry the sausage first, and then add the bell pepper and onion. We got our water on the stove. It's boiling. We're making penne pasta with sausage, vegetables, broccoli, cheese, and tomatoes. So we slice it up nice, and we got our pan. It's really hot, so we're just gonna add all our sausage in here, and we want this to fry and get crispy. And then after it gets like halfway done, we're gonna add 2 chopped up onions and 2 chopped up bell peppers. You don't have to have big ones. I got like medium to small ones. So you see, I've already cut up the videos, and this is 2 bell peppers and 2. I love red onions because they are stronger and they're much healthier, and you get more of that taste, and the flavor comes out. Or if you want to sweeten it up, get you some Vidalia onions. Vidalia onions are naturally sweet, you guys. So that's gonna fry up, and once that gets like halfway done, we're gonna add these vegetables to there. And I'm gonna be honest, this was a little bit too much. We're gonna do half. So I'm sorry, y'all. Normally I do 2 because the onions be real tiny and the bell peppers be real tiny, but this is too much. So we're gonna use half of this. So just cut up 1 bell pepper and 1 onion. That should be good. With the other half, I put it in the freezer. So the next time I make this dish, it's already cut up. I just add the frozen bag in there, and we're good to go. So I'm gonna put half of this in there once this gets halfway done. Oh, okay, you guys. So you see, that's kind of it's half as crispy as I want it to be. And I'm now gonna add half of the bell pepper and the onion, which will make it a total of 1 bell pepper, 1 onion. We're gonna add to this. All right, you guys. I put 1 bell pepper and 1 onion in here. This is the other ones. We're going to bag this up and put it in the freezer for next time. And I got the water over here still boiling. Once it gets to a royal boil, we're going to put, actually, we can do this now. Put a little oil. So put a little grapeseed oil in the water. And once that comes to a rolling boil, we will boil our noodles. And you got to keep an eye on those noodles because it's going to take less than 10 minutes for it to cook. So while this is cooking, we're going to open up our cans of diced tomatoes and our tomato sauce, and we're going to get oregano, Italian seasoning, garlic powder. Do not buy garlic sauce. That stuff is disgusting. Do not get the garlic salt. Get powder, garlic powder. It's pure garlic. And get you some red pepper. And we'll be right back. So now, you guys, we're going to add a secret ingredient of mine. Get you some pepperchini juice. And I want to say start off with about a half a cup. I'm just going to eyeball it. You know, I'm just pour the whole thing, you know. But start off with like a half a cup. Now this pepperchini juice is going to bring all the seasonings together, everything. Because remember, oh, I don't know if I told y'all, most of the stuff that I'm putting in do not have salt. The pepperchini juice naturally has salt. So the tomato sauce I have, no salt added. No salt added. And I got 1 tomato sauce that is regular with the basil, garlic, and oregano. Now look at the sodium content. So this says 370 mg of salt. 16% milligrams, yeah. Now this one literally has 0% salt, or 10 milligrams. So this one has literally 16 times less the amount of salt as this one. So we're trying to make a healthy meal, and in order to compensate for the salt, that's where we're going to need that garlic, that red pepper, oregano. That's what all of that is going to come in. And we're going to turn this down to about mid-level. And we're going to open up these cans. And also, I got 2 cans of diced tomatoes. So this one is the regular diced tomatoes. And let's look at the salt content. So this has about, let me see, 300 milligrams, mg, or 13% sodium. Let's look at the one with no salt. The one with no salt only has 15 milligrams, or 1%. So you see that it's a big difference with this salt. So we're gonna make a healthy meal, you guys. But I'm gonna open up these cans, 2 cans of diced tomatoes, and 3 to 4 cans of tomato sauce, depending on how thick the sauce is. And we'll be right back. Y'all see that? Do y'all see that? That is called a rolling boil. You want your stuff to come to a rolling boil just like this. Add your pasta to it. Keep an eye on it. It should be less than 10 minutes. Alright, you guys, that noise is my stove fan. Let me turn it off right quick. So I added all the cans. Actually, I'm lying. I forgot to add 1 can. But I'm going to add this 1 can. But I'm going to be honest. The measurements for the seasonings, the garlic, I want to say do about 2 tablespoons to start off. But taste it to your taste. The same thing with the Italian seasoning and the oregano. Maybe start off with a half a tablespoon of both. And then the red pepper, do a teaspoon. Because you don't want it getting too spicy. Because if you get it too spicy, then, you know, you can't tone it down. But you can always add spice. But we want to cook these together. And as I cook, I'm going to stir, I'm going to taste, I'm going to keep adding seasoning. So that's why I don't really have a measurement. It's to your liking. So we're going to get this cooking. The noodles, I think they're about halfway done. You want to get them to al dente. You don't want them all the way cooked, because remember, we're putting this back in the oven to bake. So you don't want no mushy noodles. So I'll be back, you guys, and I'm going to be tasting and stirring my sauce and adding maybe more seasoning. And we'll be back. You guys, I almost forgot. You're going to need anywhere from 2 to 4 teaspoons of minced garlic. Okay, 2 to 4. Start off with 2, and then if you want some more, put more. And I meant to add this in when I was cooking the sausage, the turkey sausage, but you can really put this in at any time. So we're just going to add it while our sauce is cooking. Okay, you guys, I just added some more seasoning because I felt like it needed a little bit more seasoning. Now we're going to add some more of our secret ingredient, which is pepperchini juice. So that's about another half a cup. And then we're going to add some pepperchinis. I don't know how much I'll be adding in the pepperchinis. Like, I'm be honest, I'm one of them black people, I don't be measuring nothing. The only thing I measure if it's like some sweets or something like that, then I'll measure. But if it's food, regular old food, half the time I'm not really measuring. We just gonna add it in there until our ancestors tell us to stop. And give me 1 second, y'all. The pepperchinis give it a really good flavor. And I added about half this jar of pepperchini with the juice. We're going to give this a good stir, and we're going to let this cook a little bit, and we're going to taste it again. So once the sauce is good to your tasting, we're going to add 2 bags of frozen broccoli, or you can do thawed broccoli. Now, this is the last part. Once we add the broccoli in there, we're going to turn it off. Because we don't want no overcooked broccoli. Overcooked broccoli is disgusting. So as soon as we put the broccoli in and stir it up, and put the noodles in and stir it up, we're going to wait maybe 30 seconds, turn the heat off, and then we're going to get the plating, okay? So I'm about to open up these 2 bags of broccoli. It don't matter. I got this. Hold on, I'm spilling the broccoli. It don't matter what type of broccoli. Just put 2 bags of broccoli in there, alright? And then we're going to put the pasta in there, and we'll be right back. And oh, you guys, I almost forgot. I got a secret ingredient. My secret ingredient is Papa John's special garlic dipping sauce. put that in the sauce, I'm telling you, you would lose your mind when you realize, wow, that gives it a really nice flavor, and it got some garlic in it. So we're gonna put this in there with the broccoli and the noodles, and then we're gonna plate it. All right. So you guys, I done said a whole bunch of stuff, and I realized I wasn't even recording. So, I put the broccoli in there, and I put the noodles in there, and I had the stove on for maybe a few more minutes just to get everything stirred up. So after we stir everything up, well, first I'm gonna clean up my mess, put up my seasonings, and wipe my stove down. This makes 2.5 pans of our pasta, and I forgot to tell you guys what type of pasta this is. Alright you guys, so now we're going to be plating. And oh, before I forget, let me get our cheese. You can do whatever cheese that you want. Okay, just know it's up to you. Whatever cheese that you want, that's what you put in yours. Okay? Me, I got leftover cheese from the last time. I got a little bit of ghost pepper cheese blend and mild cheddar. Now the ghost pepper cheese blend is actually not hot. It's just what they have in it. So when you see that, just know. Oh, you guys, hold on. I'm gonna have to stop the video. I need to get by the camera. Oh, sorry about that, you guys. I came from the store a few hours ago. So I got the 2-pack because it's cheaper to get the 2-pack of cream cheese, and I got the Kroger store brand because it tastes the exact same as the Philadelphia cheese. The exact same, is way cheaper. But when the cheese that I bought from the store is Italian blend, Mexican blend, and cheddar jack. You can choose any blend that you want, and I got leftover cheese. So you can really just do whatever is in your refrigerator, because at the end of the day, it's going to taste very similar. It's not going to be that much of a difference when it comes to the cheese. Now maybe if you're doing like a Asiago or Gruyere or Havarti cheese, maybe it'll be a little different on Swiss cheese. But in our case, it's not going to be much of a difference. So what I'm doing now, you guys, I'm just opening up our cheeses, and I'm opening up our cream cheese because it's going to be like an assembly line. Alright? And we're only going to do 1 pack of cream cheese for both pans. We don't want that much cream cheese because we already got the regular cheese. We want this to be healthy. And by adding too much cheese, it can really be, it can go unhealthy if you add too much cheese. If you add too much anything, too much sausage, it's not healthy. Too much tomatoes, not healthy. So we want a good balance of just healthiness. So that way, when we're eating this, it won't feel heavy. Because let me tell you, I can eat this and go work out. I'll walk and jog up about 3 miles a day now. And this is a great meal that I can eat, and you know, I still have all the energy. And then this meal got all your fruit groups. You got your grain, you got your vegetables, you know, the broccoli, the tomatoes, the vegetables, and you got your turkey sausage, which is healthier than pork or beef. So yeah, just want to show you guys, you know, how I eat. You know, just to let you know, yeah, I'm a little bit on the bigger side, but just know I'm really healthy. Like, I don't have high blood pressure or none of that. Now, some people who weigh less than me, they got every problem in the doggone book, believe it or not. Oh, here we go. Alright, you guys, we're going to be plating this now. So, get you a nice layer of your pasta mixture with the broccoli and the sausage. And don't be stingy. See how colorful that is? And don't be talking about my glass dish now. It's clean. Just because it got all these black marks on it. It's definitely clean. I could have probably added some more tomato sauce, but you know what? We're gonna make this work. Because like I said, you add too much, and it becomes unhealthy, and we want to keep this as healthy as possible. Alright, so we got our But like I said, when you guys make this dish, if you feel like you need to add something, go ahead and add it. Because this is you eating it and not me. In my case, this is me eating it, and this is how I like mine. Ooh, that's good. Now we're gonna finish off our old cheese that we had. All right. Which is not that much, by the way. Then we got some mild cheddar. We almost got this layer covered. But we're going to do a little bit more. I'm going to bust open. We're going to do an Italian blend. This is my favorite blend of cheese, by the way, because it has the most flavor. And I want to get this in the nooks and crannies and corners. So when I get a piece, every time I go back and get a spoonful of this, I get a spoonful of all that goodness. And then we're going to do a little bit of Mexican and a little bit of cheddar jack. And let's see. I gotta open it. Alright. Get those edges. Get your edges. Because, you know, don't get the edges. They're going to look burnt and crispy. With nothing there, just burnt and crisp. You want to at least have some crispy cheese just laid on there. Alright, that's a good layer. Now, the cream cheese, you can either do this by your hand or by utensils, but since I'm the only one eating this, I'm going to do it by my hand. Okay, so I don't want to hear y'all. So look, just pull a piece of cream cheese off like this. And I like to get my edges with the cream cheese. Make sure you take care of the edges. Keep telling y'all. The middle be all good, but then the edges be like the part that left over that don't nobody want. Where they do that at? And y'all, my light may go out. Because I only... Well, no. I got 2 bars of battery life on my light. That's why I'm kind of rushing, because, yeah. Then I got to go to work, too. I gotta go to work in 3 hours. So, you know. But I just want y'all to take a real good look of, you know, how I do it. Alrighty. And y'all, I think our honeydew melon homemade gummies that we made are done. So as soon as we get done with this, we're gonna get back to those, because those have been firming up for a few hours now, and they look so good. And remember, I'm gonna be posting the ingredients, and I'm gonna attempt to post some measurements too. But just understand, with the measurements that I post, you're gonna probably need to add a little bit more to your liking and your taste, what you and your family like. Not what I like, but what y'all like. Because I'm gonna add what I want. Y'all add what you want. You can customize the recipe. You don't have to use the turkey sausage. You can use, the next time I make this, I may use chicken. So I want y'all to take a real good look at that. Y'all see that? And this is the leftover cream cheese. So I use about 1/3 of the cream cheese for just this one layer. So use 1/3 of cream cheese for each layer. Now we're gonna do another layer of our pasta stuff. And depending on how tall and how deep your pans is, you know, it just depends on how many layers that you can do. And yes, you can do this in the throwaway pans. Just know it's going to be real heavy. So you may have to double those throwaway pans up. I don't recommend doing a dish like this in throwaway pans, just because it's heavy. Because of all the ingredients and stuff that's in there. But, I mean, you can go ahead and try it and, you know, see how it works. And just, you know, fill it up halfway. You know, no biggie, no biggie. You know, get a good layer. Get some of that sauce. Yeah, I know I got holes in the spoon. I know I got holes in the spoon, but hold on. I'm finna try to see if I can... No. I'm gonna do a little bit more. Ooh! I'm gonna have to mop my floor. Drop it a little bit on the floor. Now we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna do our cheese. Add some like so, like that. And you see how I'm hitting those corners first and then bringing my way inside? Y'all see that? We want to save some cheese for our other pan now. Get those edges. You don't want no dry, little small little edge. You want those edges to be just as thick as the middle. There we go. And then we're gonna top it off with our Italian style blend cheese. Alright, and then we're gonna top it off with another third of our cream cheese. Excuse me, you guys. Oh, I can't wait to try them doggone gummy bears. Y'all just don't understand. I can't wait. Hey, oh, guys, while I'm putting this cream cheese on there, so the roles of my new job position, because I'm like a supervisor now, kind of, sort of, I do like a lot of billing. So I make sure that when we get the results or whatever, the billing is in correctly. And I would scan the results in for the doctor to see. And these are for like tests that we don't run in-house. These are tests that we send like to Mayo Clinic and LabCorp and all the other labs, and they would either fax it to us or they put it in the computer, and I just have to fax it and you know, scan it in to where the doctor can actually see the results. And I got the hang of it. It's actually kind of neat. I'm like, wow, this is, you know, how the billing goes in the medical field. But just know, I'm excited for my new role at work. But this cream cheese is almost done. Gotta get the edges with the cream cheese now. Cream cheese. And this is about a third left of the cream cheese. We're going to use that for our smaller pan. And we're going to put this to the side. Y'all see this? See how beautiful that looks? Now, if you want a little bit more sauce on this, get you some marinara sauce on top. Or you can make extra tomato sauce. You could put double the tomato sauce. But if you put double the tomato sauce, remember, it don't have no salt in those tomato sauces or diced tomatoes. You got to put double the seasoning, okay? Double the seasoning. You got to double up on everything if you want it more wet. But I guarantee you, this will be more than enough for your liking. Trust me. Trust me on this. Just try it. Now we got our smaller pan. We're going to do a layer. Is this recording? Oh, but I was going to be mad if this was recording. Alrighty. And now we're going to do some cheese. Do like over half. I'm cooking. I'll tell you what I'm cooking after I get done with this. Hold on, y'all. Y'all, I'm talking to somebody right here. I know y'all probably like, who is he talking to? Now you. Huh? Oh, you know what? Hold on, my bad. I'm finna write it down. Hold on. That's the YouTube channel, y'all. And then we're just gonna layer this. Okay. And then we're gonna add the rest. And just distribute it evenly on top. And see? All of those juices in there. And I'm gonna be honest, me, like the next day or the day after, if it's too dry for me, I just add a little water and it does the trick. But we're gonna add the rest of our shredded cheese. We're just gonna add all of it because there's not that much in there. And these, it's about 3 bags. Now we're going to do the rest of our cream cheese. Now if you're lactose intolerant, you ain't got to put the cream cheese. You do not have to put the cream cheese if you're lactose intolerant. I'm not, so. I wrote in the comments. I'm gonna write down my YouTube again. Hold on, let me wipe my hands off. Put this in the oven. Oh, I got a little bit more cream cheese, so I'm gonna just scrape that on to there because we're not wasting nothing. I'm not gonna lick this. I'm just scraping it off. And I'm gonna put it inside the. Y'all see how much cream cheese I scraped off? That's crazy. That would have been in the trash can. Alright. We're gonna put these in the oven, you guys. And I'm gonna clean up. And we're gonna get to the gummy bears. Now you guys, I don't know what happened. I don't know if I was recording. I don't know what happened, y'all. I don't know if I was recording, but this is how it looks for the first pan. And then this is how it looks for the second pan. And we're going to pop these in the oven for about 15 to 30 minutes. And then we're going to get to our gummy bears. So talk to you guys a little bit later.